Hello and welcome back to the Weekend Warriors podcast. Nugget here as always. Where are you, Foldsy? I need you to play us in.
Almost forgot it. Here
Weekend
we go.
Warriors, baby.
Weekend. No, that's the wrong song. That was the old one.
Is that
Sunny days, it's fine and I'm alive. Good friends, cheap ones, I survive. Weekend Warriors. Sunny days, it's fine and I'm alive. Yeah,
boy.
Buddy, we're flying. Okay, I'm going to put this away because last time we had all dramas with it, didn't we?
What a disaster. How you going down? How was the weekend? Any Weekend Warriors stories? What'd you get up to down your end?
I'm feeling a bit rough still. It's Tuesday. I couldn't get out of bed yesterday for the Monday session, so we're doing it on a Tuesday.
We're a day behind. Missed the Weekend Warriors Monday podcast. You were still hungover.
That's it. So we've had a few dramas, but we're doing it Tuesday, and that's bound to happen from time to time.
So a lot of frothies on. Did you end up going to the footy? Would have been a good game, or else did you sneak away from the engagement, or didn't?
No, we didn't get away. Unfortunately, we had the Dales were right on everyone, and we weren't allowed to go anywhere. So we watched it at the pub though. It was good. We had our mate Jake's engagement. Shout out Jake, the original Weekend Warrior. He got engaged, dropped the knee. What an idiot! It was a great night. Congratulations to him and his Dale. Fantastic. It was a great night. I actually got, you wouldn't believe it, actually. There was I got electrocuted. There was a fire alarm going off.
Yeah.
And the staff weren't doing anything about it. They were just letting it roll. And it was like, I think the footy was still on at the time and everyone was getting really pissed off going, someone sort this out.
Off.
So I'd had a fair few beers at the time. I'm like, and at the old shop, our old studio, it used to go off all the time because I used to cook meals in there and stuff like that. And it'd go off all the time. And I'd just get the ladder, jump up there and pull the battery out and it'd be fine. So I assumed that'd just be what this is too. So the lads pushed the table across. I jumped on top of the table, jumped up there, ripped the thing off. And then I realized, got up there and I'm like, no battery. It's all hardwired.
Oh, no.
And there was about 3 little buttons sticking out. So I'm like, I'll just give it a go while I'm up there. Touched it. Bang. Got a massive zap through my arm.
What the hell? What? You're right.
And then, so it's still a bit.
Well, you're looking a bit, look worse for wear.
Yeah, it's a bit rough today. Still feeling a bit, I don't know, hopefully it comes back, this feeling. But
that is a great Weekend Warriors. So that's probably our best yet.
Yeah, well, then some angry ass bloke at the bartender, get down, mate, and then we're all like, shut up, mate, I'm a Sparky, get nicked.
Mate,
I know what's going on, and then the boys are like, he's just get someone sort this out. We're paying money. Well, we were. Jakey was paying money to be there probably, and so but shout out though, and then this other guy came around and go, he's a bit of an angry bloke, this bartender, so he can get nicked himself. You did well trying to sort it out. So they sorted it out, and no, it was a good night though.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a great
Went down
time.
to Richmond and went out. Yeah, went to the Swan afterwards. Tried to sneak in. The line was around the corner. Got barred.
Are you kidding? Old school.
Oh, the old school. You know, that usually works. And if you're watching at home as a bit of a Weekend Warrior, I suggest always try that. If there's a big line, just go in with the old chest out. How you going, mate? Give him a handshake, maybe even sometimes, sometimes handshake, sometimes. It depends.
Like that time in Mornington where you try to fly straight in and.
And then what happened to me?
They just through that. You got past the security, but not in the door, and they grabbed you, threw you out.
Yeah, it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. It didn't work this time.
Yeah. Okay.
A really good one a few weeks ago. Me and Fraze, a few of us went out after the races in Richmond, and one of our mates had a birthday, so we didn't really have a real whole care about waiting or not. So he's like, I'm going to wait in this line that looked like it would take like an hour. And we're like, well, we don't know this person, so we don't care if we don't get in or not. So I said, Fraze, follow me. Did the old big down, straight through, no dramas. So we were in there for an hour while, I don't want to say, Boscolo. Yeah, let's say his name. Boscolo was out the back waiting, and we never saw him again for the night. So not sure if he got in or not. But it's definitely a good tactic. If you're out there, you don't want to wait. Yeah. There's nothing worse than staying in line. So
nah, it's not worth it.
It'll
Especially
kill
if you know you're not going to wait. What's the worst thing that happens?
And to be honest, then we ended up. A few of the other boys were in the line, got snuck in the line, went into the joint, and it was pretty shitty anyway. Yeah. So it's really what you're worth.
Yeah,
so that's
exactly.
My weekend. And I was supposed to get up on Sunday, go to a concert, but Saturday morning they cancelled it.
They cancelled.
So I was supposed to go to Skid Row. I was going to do the back-to-back
frothies.
Back-to-back frothies, but they canned it. The singer came down. got sick for Brisbane show, cancelled that. Did the Sydney show, but he was pretty cooked. They reckon.
Rubbish.
Like still did well, but and then he got the flu, and then they cancelled the rest of them. So
So
but
they
I was feeling pretty,
reschedule
rescheduled for the fourth, fifth time or something like that.
Oh my god. That's
So yeah, but I was feeling a bit rough on Sunday, so probably happy not to have to get out there.
for sure. No,
How
it's
about
good.
yourself? What did you get up to out there?
Yeah, no, I went to a little bit different scenes on my end. I went down to Tassie, so in Hobart. We actually went to the Cascade Brewery, which was good. So
Cascade,
I actually, I was thinking about the tier list that we're going to do shortly, and Cascade wouldn't have been
So
up
you were
there.
out doing research?
Yeah, a bit of research and Cascade Lager. It's not a bad drop actually in the end. There.
Really?
Yeah, I thought usually Cascade Premium Light's probably one of the worst beers of all time, and that's pretty much all I've ever seen of Cascade.
Yeah,
but
yuck.
the Cascade Lager wasn't actually too bad. We did like
Really?
the old taste testing and got to the stout and had.
And it was not too bad.
Vomed my guts up everywhere. So
Really?
no, I didn't vomit. Not literally, but the
It was pretty
Cascade
bad, but-
stout don't even bother unless you.
I can imagine. Yeah,
So
that's probably not much for
But yeah, so had that going. So went Tassie.
Cascade. It's actually first off the list if I can zoom. It is too.
Cascade Lager. Well,
Now-
it's jumped a couple of steps in my book.
Has it? Well, this is it's going to be hard to actually get right into some of these. We might have to because they're a bit further away. But it's got to be a good list here. You can see it on my screen here. We've got a big list to get through today.
Can you share the screen for me and we can get going?
Yeah.
But before we do that,
Have you
we'll
not
do a
got
few
my
other
screen?
things. Hey,
Okay, here you go. Screen share. Boom. We're all over it
that's
today.
it. Yeah, we're on fire. It's third week in, I think, of Weekend Warriors, so we're flying. Oh yeah, this is nice. But couple of things on the TikTok front, which has been quite humorous for me. Really,
Yeah.
I've been so we've been posting on TikTok. If you're not following us, follow us on TikTok. We've got some good stuff on there. We're been doing games at the moment. I can't remember
Giveaways, money.
you name it. But we had a 30-second. You did last Wednesday the 30-second rapid fire. I think it was a sports quiz or maybe a basketball quiz or whatever it was. And we posted it on TikTok, and you had a few stumbles on there asking the questions.
Well,
I think the pressure got to you. And,
Before we get it, I just want to for the guys watching at home because I know they're fans now. They're watching. They did. I'd pulled that 5-second rapid fire. I'm pretty sure if you watch the episode, I pulled that on the episode just out of nowhere. I just Googled rapid fire something. So I hadn't read them. I hadn't got the answers down. I was just reading off this Google hit. But yeah, they weren't happy with me,
I'll
were
get
they?
a couple of the comments, and
You've got a few comments there.
from a few of the. They probably weren't fans, but now they are. I think we were reply. We had a few chats, but. Any chance of getting a guy who has the ability to talk to ask the questions? That was one of the comments. Can we get someone who can actually ask the questions? My boy answered all the answers correctly, so I did. I was on fire with the 30-second.
So when I read that, when he said my boy, I thought he was talking about his own kid. Like they showed his
that's
kids.
me.
He reckon it was you.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was just a lot of bloke can't even read.
So they weren't happy.
This
were
bloke
they?
can't. So they came after, and I like that. It's the most interaction we've had on TikTok. So maybe we just get you up, just butchering 30-second quizzes for the rest of the TikTok.
Yeah, well,
journey.
you know what? We'll do another one on Wednesday, and I'll make sure I'm going to study them hard because I'll be honest, English and doing speeches back in high school and stuff like that wasn't my strong suit. Just reading in general. If I got up there and had a bit of I could talk for ages. But
if you're talking about your weekend like you did just then,
it's all
flawless.
good. Yeah, but when I'm reading something, I'm reading. I should be back at school.
And then also, if you've been following us on the TikTok journey, it's the Guzman. It's been the biggest theme of the podcast, and they're our biggest fans at the moment, and Hooch as well. But we've had a reply. So we're up to day 8 or 9. I can't remember what day we're up to now, but day 7 we actually had a reply from Guzman, and they slid into our DMs.
They did, yes.
They're loving what we're doing with the Guzman, and they're about to send us a package.
So they've replied on what day was it?
I reckon they replied on Sunday, potentially day 7.
Yep.
So, they've replied. So they messaged us on TikTok, but then they've slid into the DMs on Instagram.
Didn't they say I'm sliding in your DMs?
Yeah.
What did it said something like that, didn't they?
Yeah, they said they're going to slide into our DMs, which is
we
what
love,
I
which we
love. I
love.
love that. So they're going to send. We've given them our address. They're going to send us some stuff out. So hopefully, to the fans, we might, if they come in before Friday, we can do a giveaway on Friday potentially. If depending what we get,
So you reckon we're gonna give away whatever we get?
I think so.
Really? What if it's like a real nice? Might
We'll
be
see.
a few $100 worth of goozies that we can really use.
I'm here for the fans. I'm here for the audience.
Yeah, that's true. We'll give it away. I like that actually. Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
But we'll see how we go.
yeah, we ain't in this for the money, so yeah, good. Let's give it away. So we'll give that away. We'll give all the basketball, the potluck one away. Gee,
Yeah, well, I think long term,
we like David. I'm telling you before, we like David Dobrik
Mr. Beast.
for Mexican food.
That's right. Like you give it away, but this is only the first of a bigger thing. This is like the initial partnership phase. So
For sure.
this is just like, it might be $100 gift card, whatever it is. I'm hoping they're generous and they give us 10,000. But that's just me. No, but we'll see what happens. Like,
Well, what I'm going to do is once we keep doing this for a little bit longer, because we've got the app as well, which I got to get you onto too, because we both every day one of us head out. So I use the app a lot, you probably don't. So if we can start using the app too, then we can really they can see how much money's going through. Even just in the last week, I've been most of the time, so it's tapped a lot of times. So
you've been tapped.
They'll be able to see the points. Like today's one was another $10 off because we did.
The $10. So that's where we're at the moment, and so really, really good. It's just crazy what you can do if you just chuck some stuff on TikTok and things come from it. So,
but enough about the goodies. Let's get into the real part of this. You ready for it? The tier list.
Tier
People
list.
love the first one. We're still getting comments, angry comments, happy comments about our
64
game comments, which was last time. So you haven't seen that one, go back to last week. We did our favorite Nintendo 64 games, but we're adults now. We're moving on to beers. It's the Weekend Warriors.
Super keen for this. And Cascade is that premium light though? By looks of it.
By the looks of it, let's it probably doesn't really let me zoom in. Oh yeah, here we go. That looks like a premium light to me. Okay,
yeah, well, premium light is trash. That's a D.
Gone. So
unfortunately, I try to be there. I went there on the weekend. I went to the brewery, saw where it was made and that sort of thing. But the premium light is still trash. The lager was good though. So
yep. Okay, that's good to know though, because I thought all they did was.
Me
okay,
too.
so
Probably
here we go.
Pass out of Tassie.
So obviously we want to see your comments. Which ones you like? Which ones you agree with? Which ones you think we've completely missed, skipped over? I remember in the last one they reckon we skipped over a few, but there's a long list.
There's a lot of beers on this thing. A lot of beers. These are gonna be quick. I haven't actually had a Pirate Life, so
you haven't?
Nah.
I've had a Pirate Life. It didn't do heaps for me. Not bad. Sometimes I get a bit. I don't know. They get too. What are these? They're called. What are they called? These beers?
Fruity or something?
Not fruity. They're called not unique beers. They're fancy beers. What are they? There's got a name for them. They're
Not sure.
I've forgotten the name, but
it's better than a Cascade Light though.
It is definitely, and it's drinkable. So I'm going to put it on C.
Yeah, nice.
No, nothing too much for me. And we've got a bit of a drama because we've got a lot of mates who work in the industry, this alcohol industry. So they're going to be coming for us.
Oh no,
we've got people who work in different for
me.
different companies. We're not going to divulge them now, but so they're going to be coming for us. This looks like
Miller's Chill.
Yeah, Miller's Chill. You're a fan?
Nah, not a fan.
So we'll go.
I can C as well.
C's are not a bad list for one we don't have too much opinions on. But
for sure.
So
can we just go? Just head to that Corona over there and just head straight to the top of the list.
Okay, yeah. Well, place your
we spoke about this the other day.
So you tell me why you like your Corona.
Oh, Corona. Well, that's my drink of choice. Corona and lime, Corona and lemon, whatever you want. On a hot day, hot summer's day, you're out with your mates or you're just having a beer at the back or whatever, watching the footy, or in the summer you're probably watching the cricket. So it's just nothing better. It's really just
it is. It's an easy beer. You put the lemon and lime in it. Are you a lemon or lime guy?
To be honest, if I had a choice, I'd probably go lime. But I don't mind either.
Would you drink it without both of them?
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I'll have it. So
I respect that because I really like Corona too. That'd be as I said before. I said the other day too, I'm going to throw my favourite one up there just to keep it up there. I think Melbourne Bitter.
Oh, God. We're going to talk about this.
Actually, we have to talk about this because you might not think the same, actually. I forgot about that. It's just
I'm not, but you can,
so I would say, obviously, S tier, right?
Yeah.
But if you don't think it's that good.
Yeah, happy to throw it in the D, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's bad. We want to find a good list here. So I don't think I could let it go anywhere past a B. I'd have to have it in A.
You can throw it in A. To be honest, I haven't had stacks of it because I don't enjoy it. I'm
not going to have too many opinions about heaps of these beers, but this one I had to fight for. It needs to be A.
Fight for the Melbourne Bitter. I would have like a Stone and Wood ahead of the Melbourne Bitter for sure.
Stone and Wood, delicious.
Yeah, so
Delicious. Oh, is there a Stony in there?
Yeah, it's that top middle. Top middle.
Road.
Yeah, there.
That one there?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Is that Stone and Wood?
Yeah. I'd be having that. That's
you know what? I love that too. So you put that in S tier because I love that too.
Stone and Wood Pacific Ale.
All right, now we're talking. All
right, so happy with Melbourne Bitter and A because you like that. So you think Melbourne Bitter's better than Vic Bitter?
Yeah, definitely. So Vic Bitter when I was a kid. Let's get the Vic Bitter up there. Vic Bitter when I was a kid,
which is like the Australian staple.
It is, and it's still a good drop. Still a great drop. As I get older, I don't want to sound a bit, weak, but I don't know, something about I feel shocking a day after a big day on the VBs. I don't know if it's heavier or not. It just could be me just having some big nights.
That is not
VB
Weekend Warrior chat. That is not Weekend Warrior chat.
But you have like ones that are heavier beers. Some of the time, like there's some other ones in here that make me feel absolute garbage the next day.
For sure. Look at the Guinness. We put that in the bin.
Guinness, I'll be probably saying that too. So people are going to come after
No, people love Guinness too.
Yeah, but you know what?
Yeah,
I'm going to throw it there because I think it's one of the worst. So come after us. We're putting that in the D trash. VB, we'll throw it up there. But VB is a staple though. So
B's not bad.
You think B?
Well,
if you get a few hits. Oh, no, I'm going to go B.
People are going to come for it. They don't like it. We'll get
you know why I'm going to go B?
Yep.
Because I think Carlton Draft is a little bit more of a staple, so that should come up with the Melbourne.
Sure.
You happy with that?
I love a Carlton Draft.
Love a Carlton, so would you put that in the S maybe?
Nah, definitely not on top. No. But I'd prefer it over a VB. I also enjoy a Carlton Dry, but that's because sometimes I like to shred. I'm not sure if that's on there.
I hope it is on there. You know why? Because I hate Carlton Dry.
Do ya?
One of the worst beers of all time.
You're not trying to shred?
Drinking water.
That's why you didn't want to get your top off and play the ping pong because you're not happy with the half carb beers.
I don't know how much half carb it is, but it's not even on there, so which is good to see because I couldn't stand that. It's one of the worst beers. That's probably my most. Actually, you know what? If we're talking, I want to go to my most hated one. It is
meant to be alright.
It's supposed to be dry,
but
dry's not on there.
Oh, okay.
No, not Furphy.
Where are we looking?
We're looking at. Where is it, baby?
We've got James Bogues. We've got the Goat. There's a lot of on there. The Asahi. I don't mind Asahi.
We got some good ones coming up, but I'm gonna have to go. Where is it? I'm seeing it before and I've lost it again.
Can you at least tell us? I can find it for you.
Okay. I'm going worst beer as well as dry if it was on here. Cooper's. One of the worst drops.
You cracked a Cooper the other day, remember?
There it is.
Oh, the Coopers, chuck
I
it.
hate it. When did I crack a Coopers? I couldn't have been.
Oh, didn't McKen's drop off some Coopers for us? No,
that was Furfs.
Oh, that was first.
Yeah, so Coopers.
Coopers downstairs in the fridge.
Yeah, they're grim, very grim. I don't know who brought those into the studio.
Yeah, happy for Coopers in the.
We don't want them.
Are they the ones you have to roll? Which ones run?
You're supposed to roll them, I think, and all this garbage, which we don't have time for. Not when we
just want to crack and start sipping.
That's it. So
I love a Great Northern Super Crisp.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that'll be A tier for me, I think. What about you? Where would you?
I have never really got around them that much. I don't think we could put them on the same level as Melbourne's, and that would hurt me.
And to be honest, it's mid as well. So I was actually going to say
poor VB is going to be that's going to haunt me having that there, but I think it deserves to be there. Like I don't know, people are going to.
Yeah, okay. Because I think
you happy with that there, or are you really going for this?
I do really like it, but I'm happy for it to be B, but because it's a midi.
Is it a mid?
I'm pretty
I don't
sure.
think I've ever wrapped my mouth around a midi in my whole life. So
I'm pretty sure Great Northern. They might. It's not a full strengthy. I think they're like one stem.
I respect them. Doesn't do a whole lot for me.
And then you can I guess probably put they're better than the original. So the original will have to be a C, which is hard to have, but.
Original
so
is
go just
that
left.
one here?
Yeah.
Which is original, so that's the full strength.
I'd imagine it's the original.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really... I know people love them these days, and I think they're probably, if not the most... let's have a look here.
Well, you're going to head to the maps.
Let's go to...
well, you reckon the most sold?
Yep.
I wouldn't even... Let's not divulge, because we'll do a top 5. Maybe.
Oh, will we?
Yeah.
Smart. Okay,
let's not divulge this time, because I think that'll be a good Friday frothies. We'll do a top 5 in the or we'll do some sort of segment. All right, so happy to rattle off a few D tiers here as well.
All right, let's just go from the top and let's go quick workout.
4X bin.
4X.
Maybe C or D. I don't know. I won't drink that.
People do like 4X.
Head to C.
I can't really. We're not. It's hard for us to say down in Melbourne. We don't really drink it. You know what I used to like going up to Queensland and doing their 4X summer. It was a good
beer.
Good drop. There, but 4X. We'll put it down in D. The Queenslanders are going to come after us.
Fat Yak.
Fat Yak, not a bad drop.
So you reckon B?
Yeah, I would
All right.
actually.
I don't mind the Fat Yak.
Can I hear that?
Yeah, it's okay. Crowny, just to the right
Cranny's
there.
pretty huge these days.
Yeah.
I think they changed in our time drinking crannies. They changed.
Remember the old dad used to drink the Crownies back.
Yeah,
and
but
it
I
looked
think
like the beer. Like look how cool it looked. But now
Yeah,
it's-
but I feel like they have changed since then. Like the taste went downhill. Or they did something. If you know what they've done,
yeah, trash it. D.
trash it.
Do you reckon D? Oh, go
No, because it's drinkable. See, I think C is definitely still drinkable.
Yeah, okay.
The D is just absolute
Don't
trash.
know.
I don't know what this fruity beer is.
Uh,
Trash it.
trash.
What's that
Well,
one?
maybe just leave the ones we don't know off. Maybe
Yeah, smart.
just so they don't
So
come
we
at us
don't-
too far.
That's another mountain
Keep-
goat. I don't think.
Mountain goats aren't bad.
Yeah, I'll put that on a
C list, do you reckon?
C maybe at the
Yeah.
start of the C because they always do a pretty good drops. Mountain goats. So
That pirate ale doesn't want to get moved. Yeah, there we go. Chuck, let's get the Furphy. It's a
Four Pines. Hang on,
we're
Four
on
Pines.
4 Pines.
4 Pines ain't bad. It's in the same realm with these ones. They're
Yeah.
like they're craft beers. That's what they're called. And sometimes beers get too crafty,
It's one
too
of those
dicky.
things, the crafties, you're not going to sit on a crafty for
Too
a
long,
day,
no,
you
nah.
know? It's more of a
That'll destroy
something
you.
like a same with same with the Stone and Wood, but you're not going to probably not going to have 12.
See, I
Stone and
disagree.
Woods.
I could 12 Stone and Wood to go down just for pre-drinks.
Yeah,
I reckon.
okay, that's fair.
It's
Just
very
for
easy.
pre-drinks,
But,
he said.
Emu Export, they love that over in Western Australia.
Do they?
But if we won't comment on it because
Yeah, no comment from I've never had it. So
Heineken. You've had Heineken.
Yeah, let's chuck that in the B list. I reckon it's better than the C's.
Really? Okay.
Do you reckon it's
I don't really have too much opinion on it, but I'm happy for it to be at the end of B.
yeah, it's better than well, maybe we should get the great. Oh, so the Great Northern Super's already on there. That's okay. We'll move on. We'll move
Yeah,
on.
we
Let's
can
head to
we can-
Furphy.
we can
on
jig at
on
the
the
end.
right. I don't mind the Furphy. But is that the original or is it the new one they've got going?
It just looks like a normal Furphy, so we'll just go.
Yeah, B list, I think.
So
for
I
sure.
don't like Furphy that much, but you don't mind them, so we'll get them on B. I personally, no, actually, they're definitely drinkable. It's VB's a lot. Yeah, they can't be. I don't know if it could be on the same list as. Oh, yeah, okay, I like it because we're going to go down the fact that these is it's B list, but it's the best of the B list,
Yeah,
isn't it? And
yeah.
then this is the
So
worst.
it's kind of
for
like
B.
their
So yeah,
ranking.
we can respect that.
What else we got in there?
Keep looking there. Have a look.
Yeah, you're gonna keep. I like the. I do like the Stella. The Stella. What are they called? Ambrose or. Does anyone know what the name is? So, Pure Blondes. They're pretty. Asahi. I love an Asahi. So for me, that's a top tier for me. I'd go S or A for an
So
Asahi.
we're looking for Asahi.
Bottom right
Where's that Asahi? at?
on the right, third row, third from the right, third row. Yep. Over, yep. Keep going. Yep.
There he is. So, and where's that going?
Up high. I'm an A or S man.
Asahi's a good drop.
I
You know
love an
what?
Asahi.
I'm with you actually. I think I want to put that up there too.
Yeah.
I think I could definitely get around an Asahi. I like
For
your
sure.
style there.
We got the
What are some other ones we like?
Bogues. Chuck
Goat, Goat's not a bad drop actually. I
throw
would put
that
that
B.
in there. I'd almost put that in front of that, to be
yeah,
honest.
the
Or what are your
first.
thoughts?
I like a goat, to be honest.
Even
You
probably
could
more
chuck
so
in front of the
Heineken.
Heineken. Yeah.
Heineken.
I reckon
Even the
the-
Fat Yak too.
Chuck the Furphy in front of the Heineken as well, if you could. Yeah.
Should not
you
be okay. So is that Heineken should be going down or tier maybe?
Hey, potentially, yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I think that's only fair. I think.
Maybe you can put the Mountain Goat up one, but
No, I think that's looking pretty good. Okay.
what else we got? We got the James Bogues. I'm not a big fan, so I'd put that.
Extra dry. People used to drink extra dry.
It's
back in-
Tuies.
Bogues is. I don't really love Bogues. I'd be putting that there.
Yeah, chuck the Bogues. I'd get rid of the what the beer I do like is the 150 Lashes.
Oh, hang on.
If you see, you've just had a message, but the 150 Lashes, second row, fifth from the right. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3. There she is. Yep.
Where's that going for you?
That'd be at least a B, I'd say. Well, for me, I really like it.
You're a fan, are you?
Yeah.
More
Chuck
better
it
than
in front of the
Furphy?
Furphy, yeah, for sure.
Okay. I can respect that. I don't have too much opinion on that, but if you go on that hard for it, I know that I'm not against it, definitely.
Yeah, that's
See, those ones are always like the Fat Yaks and the Furfies, the Goat, the 50 Lashes. They're always at the pubs, you know what I mean? So you can actually...
you have a fair bit of that. Pure Blonde, you can probably chuck that maybe just in front of James Bogues, but I'm not a big fan.
Nah, see, a lot of people would say that that's trash these days, the Pure Blondes, but it's definitely still drinkable, but where is that Pure Blonde at?
Yeah, yep. Oh, no, it's with, yep, oh, right. You're, sorry, yep, right. Yeah.
Oh, that's it there. It had the whole
Yeah.
case. Okay, we'll put that.
Yeah. It's very, very subpar, I'd say.
Yeah, okay. I like your style there. I found a one that I actually really do like.
Okay.
A Stella.
That's Stella. That's what I was trying to say before. What's the second
A
word?
Stella War or something, or War 2 or something. But I think that'd have to go up next to the VB for my taste.
Chuck it in front of the. Don't put it in front of the
Great Northern. Okay.
No.
But up there, you're happy with it's up there? Because I actually, it's a good
Yeah,
drop.
happy to have it there.
It's a good drop, Stella.
Yeah, I don't mind this list. Do you think happy with the top two? The rest of the beers here. Oh, Foster's. Remember the Foster's?
Yeah, but Foster's, we don't really drink Foster's here. Like they think in America that we do, but we don't really.
Yeah.
The only time I've ever had a Foster's is we had a Foster's party here as a bit of a gag, and in America you can get the big oil cans for Vegas. So it's going to be a question. What do you think, Foster's? It's pretty trash beer actually.
Yeah,
to be
chuck
honest.
it in the C list.
We'll have to put it in
D. Okay.
So
fair enough.
people will come after us, but it's trash. We
what
shouldn't
have
be
got?
known for it.
The
down
extra
here.
dry. You didn't put the Tui's extra dry anywhere, or you're just not going to bother with that one.
Yeah, no. I didn't never had too much opinion on the Tui's, but what did you think back in the day?
I used to like them. I haven't
had some
had
mates
it
who
for a
used to love
long
it.
time. So maybe chuck it in.
I think that should go into the C, maybe middle of the C
Yeah, I was
somewhere.
thinking in front of the chill.
In front. Yeah, what's the chill?
The Miller's chill.
You happy with the Miller's
I feel
chill?
like the Miller's chill has got a bit of a from memory. It's got a bit of a taste to it. Like they've chucked some sort of flavor in it.
All right. Well,
But I could be way off.
if you're riding for it.
Okay,
Okay. What else?
See, we're getting to the really like the
Yeah, not
some
much
of what
else
I
here.
really-
Carlton Mid I've
Carlton
never
Mid.
had.
bin it. But yeah,
Guys, tell us which ones you like in here that we're missing out.
maybe a Bolter. I know a lot of people drink Bolters.
Bolter, I don't mind Bolter.
Yeah.
I couldn't have too many of them, but
That'd be I'd be in front. I don't know how the Pirate
you know,
Life is
I
still
think-
up there.
Yeah, I think it'll be in the same realm as a Pirate Life. So let's get it
Okay.
there, I reckon.
Yeah, sweet. So I'm liking where we're at there. Carlton Mid, but I feel like that's a pretty good list. We don't go through them all. That'll probably
Budweiser, you got to put for the.
Oh, is there a
Americans.
buddy?
Yeah,
I
I don't
used to-
mind Budweiser when you're over there, but it's still, in comparison to Australian beers, it's still pretty trash. So we'll put it on C, bottom of C.
I got a funny story. We were walking. We were in Venice Beach in LA,
Oh yeah,
and we were walking down. I guess like that Venice Beach, St Monica's Pier, all through there. And we were carrying a slab of Budweisers, and we were just getting abused on the way through.
Oh
So,
really?
yeah.
Why? Because they didn't like he's having
Yeah,
buds.
what are you
or-
guys drinking piss water for?
Oh,
And stuff
really?
Like that. Yeah, not really. They weren't.
Yeah, because I feel like they like the Bud Lights over there, like and stuff like that. The Budweiser's a bit.
Yeah, well, they weren't happy with. I don't know, they came after us for the Budweiser.
That makes sense.
So-
I always felt, and like going through all the college towns and stuff like that, everyone seemed to drink Bud
Bud
Light.
Light,
Like
yeah.
the Budweisers was kind of.
An afterthought.
It was kind of maybe like I don't know exactly, but our Fosters, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, do you drink Budweiser? You're like, nah, you get on the Bud Lights and you smash about 1,000 of
Get
them.
on the kegs. All right. So I'm pretty happy with
I'm
that.
going to throw in one more just because I really enjoy, well, not really enjoy, but I don't mind a Moondog. Moondog comes in here as well, probably in front of the Bolters because it's actually a really good drop. Every time you get your hands, you don't see it around too much, but Moondog, good brewery down in Northcote, I think it is, and delicious.
Oh, a little plug.
We love
Here
it,
we go.
yeah.
Must be a sponsorship. on the
Sponsor. I think we're pretty happy with that, are we? I don't think to have a quick look at these last ones, but I think that could wrap us up.
For sure. And on that, if once we kind of get a bit of a get a bit of an audience and stuff, if you head up to the top, who would we be the preferred sponsor of the Fancy Frothy Fridays?
Out of that list there?
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah. To be honest, we're happy with anything at the moment, but we will take free frothies on the pod.
So let's just have a look. I think your local one's going to get you. So Bolter's by old mate the Surfer, isn't it?
Oh, what's his name? Yeah.
As a sports guy, this is what I rely on you
Come
for.
on,
But
the guy who
Slater,
he
no,
punched the shark.
he punched the shark.
Yeah, what
Kelly
was his
Slater.
name again?
Not Kelly Slater.
Kelly Slater.
Mitch Fanning.
Yeah, that was him.
I am
Shit.
the sports
I'm
guy.
over to me. I was just going through the AFL song debacle too.
You've had some shockers. I think I'm slowly moving up.
So yeah,
Are
so
you happy with that?
yeah, so I really think that I've been pushing the goodies really hard. I think it's time that you really push the beer sponsor hard. So
Start doing that.
start drinking it,
Yeah.
drinking a Bolter every day until.
That's not a bad idea.
Nah,
Well, let's have a
whatever
look.
it is.
I really would love to be sponsored by Melbourne Bitter. I know it's the top of the tier to get, but
I think
if
so.
I start hammering, let's just say every weekend I hammer about 18 of those, just each Saturday or whatever. I'll hammer about 10 before I go out. Then when I'm in the city, I'll find a place that has it on tap and I'll hammer a few more pints there. Let's just, if I can do that every weekend
That's classic.
and put it on TikTok, maybe they'll come after the sponsor. But there we go.
Yeah,
what are your
that's
thoughts?
good.
This is what we've gone with.
Take a screenshot if you. Oh, you've got it on record. Don't
I
we?
like your style. No, we'll get it done. Get it pro for the people.
But yeah, we'll just
put it on
so
our
for
Instagram,
people,
you guys can come
you know,
after us.
if people are listening, I'll just quickly run through. S tier, we got the Corona with the Stone and Wood. A tier, we got Melbourne Bitter, Carlton Draft, Asahi. B tier, we've got VB, Great Northern, Stella, Goat, Fat Yak, James. What was that? The 150 Lashes and the Furphy. And C tier, we've got Heineken. And you can. If you want to see the rest,
No.
head to
I
our
like it.
socials.
You don't know. You got to because we're going to be on Spotify. So we got 4 Pines. We got the Moondog. We got Bolter. We got Pirate Life. We got Extra Dry. We got that weird chill one that you made us put in. We got the
The more
original
the chill's
Northerns.
looking at me, the more I don't want it there.
Yeah, well, we've already
It's already
screenshotted. So we got the Crown. Somehow, Crown's not too bad. We got the Bogsy, drinkable, pure blonde, starting to get garbage, Budweiser. And then we got the Cascade down in the D list. Shocking. We don't like Guinness here, but I know a lot of people do. So we're going to get cop it for that. I know it. So blame him for that one. We got Coopers, which I'll put my hand up saying the worst beer of all time with Carlton Dry. Why isn't Dry on here? The worst beer of all time. 4X because we don't really drink up in Gold Coast that much, but when we do the 4X Summer and then the Foster's because it's actually not that good. So
there we go. Good.
Let's roll it.
That's
All
a good
right.
little run. There it is. That was.
Where's our clap? That's why we need a little button here for some sound effects, some claps. Finish off that segment.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I don't know if old mate wants to put it in. He probably will forget, but it's okay if he doesn't. Let's move on now. We've got that tier list. Give us your comments. Do you want to give us a bit of a recap because the basketball's just finished? I was eating my goodies up here before, and I heard you screaming.
Yeah.
You wasn't happy.
Just a lot of F-bombs, a lot of profanities.
Let us know what was going on.
It's been an absolute crazy. Like last time we were on, it's been a crazy conference final. So in the East, Miami up 3-0, which is crazy. They were the underdogs. They were the 7th seed. They're up 3-0 against the 1 seed Boston, and they got at home to close out the series, which they probably will. And then today, just about 45 minutes ago, my man Lebs came out absolutely firing. He had 31 points in the first half.
Yep.
Played pretty much the whole game, but ran out of juice towards the end. Joker was huge again. Murray, the usual suspects from Denver. They just kept showing up. They just keep coming at you, the Denver Nuggets. Well done to them. I think we're going to get a Heat. Well, it's not really going out on the limb, but we're most likely getting the Heat versus Denver final series, which should be hopefully a better contest than what we've seen in the conference finals. So
Okay.
yeah. So
what was the downfall for the lads today? Just
Lakers. The third quarter they came out and they're up. I think they're up 15 or 14 points to start the third quarter, and they ended up down 6 points at the end of the third quarter.
So what do they need to do to really spice
Well,
it?
rumors circulating that they're getting Kyrie Irving, that he might sign with them, which would be massive.
I see you call them off already. It's done.
Oh, they're done.
Oh, they're out.
4-0. They got swept. They got the broom and they got swept.
Oh, they're done.
Yeah, they're
So that
done.
was the last we'll hear about Bron and.
Last we'll hear about Bron, but hey, I don't have any bias here besides.
You're Bron only.
We'll be.
How long's Bron's contract still got in it?
Bron, he's a free agent this year as well, but
Really?
he'll
Is he
re-sign.
signable this year?
He's gone to LSU, so he's headed over to the college in I think LSU.
So is he still a chance to play with him, or is it looking unlikely?
So most likely, I don't think you can go straight from high school to NBA anymore. So most of them do 1 year in college
and then he'll
head
bounce
off.
across.
Yeah, so
okay, that's when it'll really have.
So
start
LeBron
happening.
will sign a 1 year, I'd say, with the
LA?
Lakers, if I had to guess.
And then he'll just go wherever his son wants to go.
Yeah.
Which the LA will try to get him. Boom.
Yeah, so he had a 40-piece today, Lebs, and a loot loss, so you can't be too mad at him.
Yeah.
But they just didn't have enough legs. But yeah, that's a good day. And if anyone's been following the AFL, Dimar, the Richmond coach, has just retired in a bombshell last night.
I have seen, and probably since the last time we spoke as well, Clarko's gone as well, so everyone's starting to drop off a bit.
So a bit of mayhem. Yeah, I think they haven't come out with the
reasoning.
I think
I got a mate. I don't know if you want me to read that.
Don't do it. There's just a bit of. There's always rumours floating around on the socials. They're quite funny, but I don't think we don't.
I'm not sure. I've got a mate. Yeah, they call him Rove McManus. He not the actual Robert Manis, but one that looks exactly like him, and he thinks he knows all the inside scoop of what goes on with these clubs. But we won't divulge because we don't know the full story yet, do we?
Nah, for sure. So, so there'll be a rumor floating around. The message that everyone always gets is, you didn't hear this from me, but that message that comes around. It happens every time something big happens.
So we can't believe it.
But yeah, it's quite interesting to see what's going on with the Richmond. They've won 3 flags over the last. When was their last win? Maybe 2020, 2021.
And was he involved in all those?
Yeah, he won all of them.
Yeah,
he was there. So I think they reckon.
So there must be.
They're reporting a bit of burnout. I reckon.
Yeah, burnout. Fair enough. But after all this time, you would think after doing all those. Burnout definitely understandable, but you think maybe there's something else going on. Some of these mid.
Or either it's bizarre. If this is how he felt, why he wouldn't give it away end of last year. Or
exactly.
So
especially last year, what were they? Big garbage last year too, weren't they? From all reports.
Yeah, I don't even think they made the final.
So it's like, why would you go again? It's not like the hopes aren't really there. So something might be going on, but we won't speculate at this point. Well,
for sure.
As I'm the sports guy, I'll have something to report to you on tomorrow's episode because we're jamming them in.
Back to back, baby.
We missed them in, so we really need to watch this episode, get all the information, and then get straight on tomorrow's. We were hoping we were going to have a guest tomorrow, so it was going to work out well. We pushed the Weekend Warriors by a day because I was too hungover. Then we do today's one, but then ideally we were going to have tomorrow's one, which is going to be a guest episode, first ever, Palmy Dillon and his new clothing. But he's told me, apparently we didn't get back to him in time. He's a busy guy, and now he's trashed us for next week. So now we don't have a guest. So if we can get, it'd be good to get a guest in. We got to start getting some guests in.
I think we might be able to pull a guest in on Friday. Fancy Frothy Fridays.
Someone will come in.
We've got beers with the basketball lads on the Friday night, so we might be able to pull in, our brother or a Manny or a Timmy White potentially. Or
okay, yeah. Oh, is that this Friday our basketball break?
Yeah. So we've got Frothies on Friday, so it's gonna be fun. So. What I think we're going to move into now, do you have anything else down your end, or are you happy to have a go at your top 5?
I reckon we get into the top 5. I think we've been flowing very nicely. No more other stuff to do. I've got a lot of stuff ready for tomorrow's TikTok news segment.
Ooh, yeah.
I do have a lot of stuff to go over tomorrow. We've got a big TikTok. And you know what the best part is? I went on to this thing, and everyone's giving me ideas to do on the podcast. Someone wants us to watch true crime. Apparently that's where you get all the viewers. I've got some, I must have been drunk because the spelling's all over the place. I've got rewatch movies like Step Brothers and Old School. that might have been Jake O'Donnell.
That's a big pod.
Yeah. I think they're thinking maybe more like if we move into live streaming, you get onto Twitch and stuff. And I think that's when you can do that. You kind of watch it with the audience and talk about it. And for some reason, someone's right, or a classic like The Godfather. It's like, I don't know who. And the fact that I actually wrote it down and didn't tell them right at the time to get, I'm not doing we would never do that.
Who's throwing that sort of stuff?
I don't know. I'd love to know. I think Step Brothers and Old Schools might be a Jake O'Donnell vibe, but Godfather, I don't know who the hell was telling me that. So shout out if it was you. It ain't happening.
Shout out if it was you. But all right, so top 5. You happy to spin that top 5 footage? This time I want some bit of
like
music
an actual
as well.
Yeah. So bit of music.
That's copyright.
No, beautiful. So. Well, we got to work out. Watch the copyright because we got copyrighted for your one the other day. I don't know if you watched it, but
which one?
On
my 2 second.
No, your the video I'd given you to Don't Laugh challenge.
Yeah.
Got a copyright. So.
Oh, okay.
So so then we know you noticed too because the viewers are less.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't gone to as many people by the looks of it. Not that we're getting monstrous viewers anyway, but there's obviously.
Hey, we're building. Things take time to build, and that's why.
Yeah, we're building, and we just got to work out, those kind of how you do it and stuff like that.
For sure. So
it could have been from the AFL stuff we showed too, but we'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Our little producer guy out there, he's giving us nothing. He's going to be sacked if he doesn't get on. All right, so let's roll it.
So you get
top 5. Baby.
I've given you you get to pick which one that you want. So you've got either top 5 most streamed songs of all time.
Yep.
Or top 5 highest selling albums of all time. Ever. And you get to pick.
Okay, it's a good one. They're both good. So top 5 selling albums. And most streamed.
Yeah, so stream is more for the new generation, I guess.
Okay, no, you know what? I'm going to go with streamed. I think it's going to be a hard one, but I think it might tick over to me a bit newer, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know, because the albums could be, who knows. But let's go at the streams.
If knowing you and what you kind of like and stuff, I feel like you'd have more chance at knowing the albums.
The albums, nah, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty with the new school. So like I reckon like there's going to be an Old Town Road in there and stuff like that. If I'm right, otherwise
Artists though. This
artists.
is artists.
Okay. Yeah, no, keep
All
me in
right,
it. Keep me in
so
it.
here we go. The question is, can you name the top 5 highest streamed artists of all time?
Okay. Yeah, maybe I made a mistake. High streamed artists.
3. Remember, you got 3 for people playing at home. Foldsy gets 3 strikes and he's out, so he can miss the 3. I'm good luck. It's tough.
Is it tough? Yeah, I think I might have made a blunder here. Highest streams, Swifty.
But kind of on the right, like not on the right track, but that's sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made a blunder here.
If I can give, do you want me to give you a hint for one?
No, let me give me one more, and if I tick you out, I might go to the other one, to be honest, because this sounds like
It's a tough
I
one.
want a Justin Bieber.
No,
Okay.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah.
We've been to the one of the concerts.
Ed Sheers.
Ed Sheers, Shape of You, 3,000.
Oh, so it is a song.
Oh, hang on, I might have butchered this.
He's blundered it. Wind it back. Put that logo back up. Let's try again. If it's his song, I think I'll be good.
All right, no, it is streaming songs.
Okay,
All right,
awesome.
hang on, let me-
Stream it back. Come on.
All right, sorry, apologies. Here we go. Let's run it back. Can you name the top 5 highest streamed songs of all time? Put that
Okay.
head away, 'cause it's not right.
Let's go. So Ed Sheers. Shape of You, sorry.
Ding, ding, ding.
And
Yep.
what number's that?
That's number 2 with 3.488 billions. I'm not sure what that means.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Shape of You. Is Old Town Road in there?
Old Town Road is not in there. I told you to put that head away because it wasn't in there. But you just didn't listen.
I swear, I'm very confused by that.
Yeah, well, to be honest, like
Let's see, is Miley's new one in there yet? Flowers?
Nah.
Nah.
top 5. That's 2. Don't. That's 5. Selling. I'll keep going.
Okay.
So you've got 2. Do you want a hint?
Is there a Michael Jackson song in there?
No, but he was in the artists. He was, but you know
Baby,
that. Hey,
Baby by Justin Bieber.
no.
This is. It's been a tough.
I'll hum a couple, see if you can get it.
Okay. Nah.
That was Dance Monkey by Tones and I. You know that song?
Really, Tones and I's song is one of the most.
2.823 billion streams.
Oh, Tones and I's absolutely destroyed her. I did not know she was good on her.
Do you know who Louis Capaldi is?
Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, well, okay, Lewis. Yeah, his song would be someone, somebody,
Someone You Love.
someone you love.
All right, so this was The Butcher by your end. The Weekend. What do you reckon that one was?
Weekend, Blinding Lights.
That was number 1.
Really?
3.591 billion.
Yeah, I'm way out of this then. Sorry, I've been thinking.
And then Post Malone.
Which Posty song?
Yeah, which one? That's
Okay, Post
Energy.
Malone. Congratulations. No.
Nah, Rockstar.
Oh, really? That song's still up there. Okay, yeah, I've butchered it. The hat's coming off.
It wasn't your best, but it was a tough one. Maybe I thought it was going to be tough for streams, to be honest. Like, and that was like, I'm hoping that was correct. You get a lot of different things on like a lot of different websites and that sort of thing, but that's what they said was the top stream.
No. It does ring a bell. Even the Posty one rings a bell, but I thought by now to be like Miley and stuff would have been.
But then, like
Miley got to the
that's hard,
first. Miley got to 1 billion streams the fastest of all time. You know what I mean? So I thought that maybe
you know
with
what?
stats like that, she was going to be up there.
Maybe on Wednesday to give Redeem Yourself, I do most streamed artists. It's probably a bit easier than songs, maybe.
I think I was going to go wild anyway with that as well. So it's a hard one. There's a lot in there.
Okay. So maybe I'm the music guy.
Maybe. Scrap me on that one. Come after me. All right. Now, I'm going to do one for you. This could be hard too, actually, but I think this is more up your alley, so you should be fine.
Okay.
So top 5 Now, top 5.
Oh no, they're gonna come after him again.
Biggest sportswear brands in the world.
Oh yeah,
Sports.
like this.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
So I've
Nike
done
one.
some research. Nike's number 1.
Okay, it's a tick. Adidas.
Adidas number 2.
Okay. Now this is where it can get a bit. Say you. Puma. They
Yep,
still well
number
rolling?
3.
Okay, I've got the
Well
top
played.
3.
Now these 2 are the next ones are the hard ones. You should know one of them. The other one,
Gymshark.
no. It's one fail.
Was that kind of on the right path?
I don't know what Gymshark is.
It's like a fitness brand.
Yeah,
Fitness.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so have a think about it. There's one you would know. The other one you probably do know, but I've never heard of it. But it's obviously massive.
Okay. There's a couple.
Massive based in Canada. Apparently, this one that I didn't know much about. But
based in Canada. Bloody hell. But it's obviously worldwide, or?
yeah, it must be. Yeah, I've heard the name, but it doesn't really give me much.
All right, so we've got 3. I was going to go with 1. Maybe I'm going to guess New Balance.
Nah, 2. But let me give you the one that's in 5th place. Isn't, to me, I don't think it's known as a shoe brand. So
It's not a shoe brand.
nah,
Oh, okay.
and but it's a big one these days. Like
Yeah, Lululemon.
oh, that's 4.
4. Bang. Okay.
So you could be on here. Just think about this one. We got so number 5. Yeah, I've given you. It's not a sports brand. I've almost given it to you. Spoon fed it to you.
So because this is not my guess, but I was thinking like Under Armour was going to be another guess of mine, but I'm not going to guess that, as that's a sports brand. So you're saying it's not a sports brand?
That is a sports brand. They're all sports brand.
Okay, well I'm going to go with Under Armour.
Yeah.
Let's go! Yeah!
Although I think I might almost cost you then because I said it wasn't really a shoe brand is what I said, but it is. It says main sports product shoes.
Under Armour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I thought they were more like they are the
they are the
fitness
clothes
tops and stuff
but
like that. So
I'd imagine
I've almost copped you
everyone
there.
Everyone just loves shoes. So no matter, I guess most of these top sellers.
That's where they make their money from. I'll give you that. Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's great work.
So that was actually quite good. I'm back on the sports. Yeah, and see, I like that sort of stuff. The brands and stuff. I'm going to introduce a segment, some sort of business segment onto the talk. That's my sort of. I like that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So I love it.
Just see what's going on in the world of business. So that was top 5, and I'm quite happy. I've redeemed myself after the 2-second AFL theme song fiasco on Wednesday. I think that was.
That was a drama.
So not good at all.
That was a big drama, that fiasco.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Is that all we've got for today, or
it can't be because I think we're only 40 minutes in, and that just ain't good enough for a podcast. I don't think. So
40 minutes.
Let's see.
A bit light on.
Let's see what we've got here. We've got some other stuff. You know what? I've got some. Let's go over driver. Okay. The world is moving on to digital driver's license. You heard this?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? I want to know your thoughts because we need some of these opinion pieces here because I've been hearing from the grapevine that people aren't happy with the fact that we're called the polar opposites and we haven't had one dispute about anything. You know what I mean? So it's all been
the polar opposites is more the fact that you're a full muso, love that sort of stuff. I'm a full sports guy. That's why we're the polar opposites. But
okay.
Because
all the captions on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah, we might have to update that, but. I can disagree with you if you want me to, but if it's not what I feel.
We might have different opinions on stuff like this. Like
what is it? I have heard about this digital thing.
Next year it sounds like we're going to bring in all. I don't know if it's just Melbourne or whatever. So let me get it up here for the people at home.
To sound like a anti-government type of guy, I don't want to be that. But digital, what is it? So I don't mind having a license on my phone where I don't have to carry a. That's not what's the like. I don't see too much of an issue, but once it starts, if anything else happens, it's going to be a bit, facial recognition, all this sort of stuff. It might be coming in. Seems all a bit much, but digital drivers, I don't get how that's bad.
So here we go on May 8th, which is we're a bit late to the news here, but Andrew's Labor government, so it's probably just going to be Melbourne as we do here.
Yeah.
We'll give motorists the option. Okay, well, it's starting off here saying the option to carry their license on their phones, a digital driver's license trial in Ballarat before they roll it out in 2024. The new technology will give motorists the choice to have their digital version on their popular video.
Yeah, well, if that's all it is.
Which okay, so if that's what they're doing, I'm with you. Well, unfortunately, we're on the same thing. I think it's great. I think I only go out on a night out, 2 cards, just my phone, my wallet, my phone, my driver's license, and my card. Just to pay. So that's all. I don't have a wallet anymore. Don't need it. If I can get rid of one other card in here,
well, you don't need your card really. So you could already get rid of one card with Apple Pay or whatever it's called.
Oh, so then I can have no cards. You mean essentially?
Essentially, if they roll this in, you could have zero cards, which is handy.
I don't know how I feel about at a bar, drunk, just tapping my phone the whole time, and then your phone dies. That's going to be the problem. When your phone dies, you can't get into a place. It'll be like us back in Red Hot Summer Mornington. Can't get in anywhere.
Well, what happens if you're driving and your phone's dead and you get pulled over? Unless they can find you on your there must be a bit of,
that is another thing, isn't it?
You have to have your phone. You get
maybe then they bring you back to the car. You charge your phone. By that time, your blood alcohol level's gone down.
No. Oh, goodness me.
So, okay. So, from June, Ballarat. So, our favourite place in the world, Ballarat. We love it. It's going to start it off and see what we reckon. So, I've seen some people aren't happy about it. Some people are happy about it. But I think, I'm with you. I think, as long as
it's fine. But, if they start bringing in, it's... Who knows where it's all heading. But for now, I think just... making a
you feel like maybe when it's on digital that it might be easier for people to do fake IDs and stuff.
Do you reckon?
Maybe because so say back in our day or whatever, if you had a fake ID, they'd usually look for your hologram or something like that. They ended up bringing that through. Yeah. So if they got rid of that and it was back onto the phone, you could almost who knows how they do it, but I could Photoshop something up for someone and whip it over to them, and it's just essentially it's just a screenshot of it'll be interesting to know how they do it. But that's what we do here. We chat news.
So I like that. It's a good little segment that you've not even a segment, just a bit of news around Melbourne, Victoria, what's going on. What else? Anything happened in the world of music? You're a music guy, so you haven't been brought up much music stuff besides Skid Row cancelling his tour.
Yeah, that's good. So I do have a few things going on.
Okay.
I've had a lot of stuff sent to me, a lot of good stuff. A lot of it we're going to keep for TikTok news on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So we don't want to give away too much. Fyre Festival. Remember Fyre Festival? It's back, number 2. So
not the same dude.
Fyre Festival's back. So let me get a screen recording on here.
Have you said, are you coming over to show it from on my end, or you're out on your side too? So they thought the first one was terrible. Let's go again for round 2. Is that what they're thinking? Is it not the same dude running it?
What's up? Good morning, guys. Have some huge news today. So I did a post a few weeks ago teasing Fyre Festival 2. I'm sure you saw it. It went totally crazy. So the plan was to do Fyre Festival 1.5 as a Broadway musical, but things totally blew up. So I'm announcing 2 things today. One, that Fyre Festival 1.5 is going to be a Broadway musical, and that 2, we are in talks with partners to pay back all of my restitution and execute Fyre Festival 2 according to the original vision on this incredible and beautiful island. We have to do it right, guys, and have to make happen what was always a dream.
Wasn't he in jail, that guy, or something?
So
what happened?
One of the biggest frauds of all time.
One of the biggest frauds of all time.
I wasn't against, I don't know much about it. Obviously, he ripped off a lot of people, but he gave it a go. He wanted to put on one of the biggest festivals of all time. And obviously, if you know the story, Fyre Festival, he got all the investors to put money into it. He got all the biggest artists to play Blink-182, all this.
Yeah.
Everyone gets there. The site's not even,
it wasn't even
it's still a construction site. People were promised all these packages, these on the islands and nice beds and stuff. And it was just a blow up mattress with a cardboard sandwich ready for him. It was a nightmare. So everyone knows that story, but he's going for it again. Billy McFarlane, we'll try get him on and see what he wants to do.
It sounds like when what was that series or the new, not new now, but it was on Netflix. The what's that concert? The festival. There was a big riot.
Oh yeah, Woodstock.
That's it. So the music, I had to go to the Music Man for that, but
Woodstock.
It sounds like
no one died, no one got hurt or anything like that in this one. But this is just.
But it sounds like that's where it's heading. So I feel like it's not a great message to be hey, I really stuffed up the first time, so let's do the same thing again the second time, and let's see how it all goes.
Oh, okay. And this is, I'll give you this one too. This is I think this is TikTok news, but this is Channel 9 reporting this. So apparently I don't know how fake this is. I'm not much for conspiracies. Someone's
Brittany.
Channel 9. No, they're saying there was a meteorite, and we could be the first people reporting on this, has hit Queensland, and I'm not joking here. So have a look.
Just now.
Yep. So I'm sending it to you now.
This is gonna be a gag.
Screen record. It's not. Have a look. Throw it up. Let's see your reaction. I'm a bit weirded about by this too, because it is Channel 9 who's posted this. So it looks, I don't know, it doesn't look that real, but why would Channel 9, who knows what they're reporting on, but I want to know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
There's more to it. You watch it.
Oh.
And this is Channel 9 putting this up, so it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, so this, I don't know if this is really happening. So is it happening or not? Let's check it. So
I've got no idea, but I can head to TikTok. So TikTok, you get not TikTok, Twitter. Oh, that's also another thing. I'm let's do that. Let's do on Twitter. We've started a Twitter profile. If you want to, yeah, we got one follower, which is handy.
Hang on, just before we go over probably one of the biggest story that's ever going to happen in our lives here with this meteorite hitting Australia. Let's just get right back into this. So this is not just TikTok news. Let's have a look here.
That's what I was going to say.
Can you? So you jump.
So
on
I was going to go on Twitter because if a meteor did hit Queensland, I'm sure the world would be talking about it, and they wouldn't be. The trending topic wouldn't be Jokic or.
Yeah. Okay. So
how long ago did they post that? You know.
Okay. So it's saying that last night 9:22 p.m. people across reported seeing a bright blue-green flash followed by a boom, and then obviously you saw the video. Townsville people reckon they've seen it.
Yeah, it was
lasted for a couple of seconds. They were almost like, "What the hell's that?" They thought a lot of people thought it was a plane crash.
Oh, okay.
And there's a few photos here. Obviously, you can see of the big spark. So yeah,
I've got a few. There's a few like.
What are people saying on Twitter?
Nah, not much. So, but there was just someone said, "Love world." I'm not sure what they are. Australia #video spectacular meteor light up the sky across North Queensland. An extremely bright meteor blaze across the sky. So maybe it just went across and didn't actually fly in.
Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah,
that was on BBC News, I reckon. But not sure. I feel like it'd be a bit more of a story, and I would have heard about it more if it actually happened. So, would love to know what's going on there. Yeah, it's definitely not popping up on my Twitter like it's a big deal. So,
yeah, no one's too worried about it. You think we would have heard more about it? Okay, well, let's just finish off with this one. Then I'll send you this just for a bit of extra what's going on in the world. We can't put this on the news tomorrow because it's not really newsworthy, but bang the volume up. Have a listen to that. Give us a screen record. And
text like 9 numbers in a group, just random numbers, and I'd be like, Randall just won first place, bro. And I just found a picture of just Google like Asian boy with trophy.
Oh, someone did it.
Like, good for him. And then somebody be like, who the fuck is Randall? And somebody else like, y'all weren't there, dude. You guys should support this kid, man.
Yeah, who knows what's going on there? The audio's cutting out.
No, because you sent me the one where this guy. I'm not sure if you did. You watch? Did you even?
No, I didn't watch it. I just I got
he
that
didn't
sent
even
to me.
watch the video, but he was some guy with some
Oh
guy
well,
did it.
we're falling apart. We've had a good episode up until the last 5 minutes. Let's cut it early.
Wait, hang on. Let me just make sure everyone. If you've got Twitter and you want to follow us on Twitter, it is the Polar Opposites Podcast. I think Twitter is a place where we can grow. You just find some funny tweets of celebrities. You make a funny comment, you can get quite a few likes and followers.
Really?
From doing that sort of stuff.
See, I don't know much about Twitter. You'll have to get on that one and show us how it's all done. Run that side of things because I've never actually really had a Twitter or known how to use it. But
Twitter's great. It's great for like instant news. That's why I use it.
because everyone just
So like, yeah, you'd be like
what Facebook used to be, but
yeah, and it's even like more like as soon as, let's say, in the footy or something, like something crazy happens in the grand final, or someone takes a specky, or something, like sometimes you got to wait. You can't go on YouTube; it takes too long.
For sure.
On Twitter, it'll be up within 15, 20
Will it?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they fly it off. So yeah, that's our Twitter handle. But I think it was quite a good episode. Besides the couple of little shanks in the middle there.
not in the middle, just that last part with the Theo Von audio. But that's okay. That's why where the plan is. We've said it before. It's going to happen. We're going live. We're going to set everything up so it goes live. So everything's going to be there. We're going to have our comments here. You guys are going to give us things to talk about, see what's up in the world. You know, we can give away our free goodies on every show to just a bit of fun, interaction. That's how it's going to work. Everything's going to be sent through. Audio's all coming through the computers. We've almost got it sorted. We're a few episodes away. Our mate out there, he's slacking.
Trash.
He's no trash. Like, he didn't even go out in the piss this weekend, and he's still giving us nothing. So, Weekend Warriors, third episode or second?
A third.
Is it really? No.
Yeah, that was episode 7, I think. Or yeah, we've done 3. That was our third week at Warriors, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Oh,
yeah, it might be.
I think it was. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Warriors.
actually, before we go, no, we almost forgot. Remember, every episode there's going to be a new frame. So obviously, from all reports, it's going to have been there from the start of this episode. So what do you want? What do you have? I wish I had thought about this again too.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I absolutely. Last week was an absolute panic, and I asked.
You're not happy with Shaq?
No, I do like Shaq, but I did.
The best part about it is there's no going back. So like they can get smaller every week, which they are. There's frames, but you can't go back. So Shaq's up there for good.
Shaq, because who did you pick last week?
I was it Capsy last week? Kappa?
Kappa. That's
yeah,
right.
Warwick.
And you're happy with that? That wasn't.
Oh yeah.
And what is the movements on? Because we had the DM last week of Kappa.
No, it didn't go through. Remember, so we're gonna have to go through another avenue.
Oh, his one didn't. That's right.
He didn't go
did
through.
Sammy?
No Sammy, no Dipper. But I did take as if you can pop it up here. I took a specky over Mum, took a screamer over Mum, just to show Warwick how serious we were. So I've taken a specky over Mum, and I've tagged Kappa. So I haven't heard from him yet because it was a bit of an average specky, wasn't it? But you didn't really throw the ball at where.
What do you mean? It was a perfect placed ball. You almost did a hammy.
But
you got about 3 centimeters off the.
Yeah, that's where we take speckies over Leanne. And so give us who do you but there's an email, and I'm still on that train. I'm going to email Capsy, full business proposition. We're paying, we're doing it all to get him for 1 minute a week.
What?
As I said, he either calls in on Weekend Warriors on Monday or on a fancy frothy on Friday. Monday he can divulge the weekend stories. Friday he can give us the pump up. One or the other. So we're going to get on to him. It's coming. So who do you want back there?
Yeah, so me being the fitness guy, I think I look downstairs. We've got the gym studio and that sort of stuff. And I used to be big into the CrossFit back in the day. And so I'm thinking I want Matt Fraser behind me. So Matty Fraser is
I've
up.
heard that name before.
So I think he was like 7 times in a row or whatever it was, CrossFit champ, absolute guru. You know what? No, scrap Matty. Because I feel like my wall is just full of guys. So I want to get a female in there. I want Tia Claire Toomey up there. So it's just another CrossFitter, just Australia from Brisbane, Australian. She's the most winningest CrossFit female of all time. So we'll get her up. So yeah, that's me. I'm happy with that pick.
Yeah, I like that one. You got to change that. Well, I've actually got I've got a variety up on my wall, so I'm not doing too badly there.
What do you mean? Who is your wall? I can't see behind.
If you can see, I've got Pam. I've got the ladies from ABBA. I've got a bit of everything. So
I needed a bit of variety. So
to be honest, I really wish I had thought about someone. I don't have anyone.
Well, I've hit one off the top of my head. He's got this guy's head to Google. Look at him. He's trying to stall the audience. They've got things to do. They don't want to sit around waiting for you to pick.
Let's go with. I'm going to throw up there for old time's sake. One of the best to do it is Lady Gaga.
That is an absolute clanger. It's great to have Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's the addition. You would have seen her all episode. We love her. We'll sing one of her songs. You're giving me... hang on, no one. You're giving me a million reasons to let them go.
God. Just play the theme song and let's get out of here.
Okay, theme song goes. Okay, see you next time. What's the thing?
Weekend Warriors.
No, it's
You
the
know that
first one. Summer days. Summer days, it's fun.